welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video we're gonna be talking about something that I do take with a grain of salt, but I do feel like I had to make a video on it, and as well, not a lot of people's talking about this, and I figured why not me talk about it. So, is Jared Leto out as the Joker? Now, I was reading this article last night. They proved some good points that he may be out. So I'm going to say my thought, is he out, is he in? Now, is Jared Leto really out as the Joker? If he is out as the Joker, to me, Jared Leto was such a big opportunity as the Joker, and Warner Bros. Threw all that away. But that's classic Warner Brothers. They like to mess things up. But with Jared Leto's Joker, was there opportunity there? Yes. Is he out? Most likely, and here's the reasons why. The first big reason is Jared Leto and James Gunn do not get along. They don't get along. And James Gunn is rumored or possibly in talks to do a Suicide Squad 2. So James Gunn and Jared Leto could have patched it all up, but would you really want to work with somebody that you have bad blood with? Most likely not. James Gunn and Jared Leto has bad blood. The other thing is Jared Leto's schedule is very, very busy. He has the Mobius, I think that's what's called, Mobius, the vampire. He's gonna be cast in that as the villain. We don't know when that's gonna be filmed, if it's gonna film later this year, if it's gonna film in 2020, if it's gonna film in 2021. We really have nothing on that film quite yet. Now, the other thing that I feel like why he could be out, this is another most obvious, is this is a rumor, but the whole Mad Love, which I think that could be the title, but the whole Mad Love Joker and Harley movie, it's possibly canceled. Take that with a grain of salt. But it's possibly canceled. So you got James Gunn and Jared Leto, they don't get along. Okay, that's one point of evidence. The other thing is this Harley and Joker movie possibly got canceled. The other big thing is, and Joker's a profitable character, and yeah, they had to make a Joker outside of the DCU. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie, that's really what they're going to lean on for at least a year or so to make Joker profitable from the movies, because they had him do something with the Joker. So, them are my points. If Jared Leto is out, there's a huge, sadly, possibility that Jared Leto's Joker. There's a sad possibility Jared Leto's not returning as the Joker. There's a high possibility, in my opinion. The first big opinion is the Mad Love movie possibly got canceled. Okay, Jared Leto and James Gunn don't get along. Jared Leto's not going to be in the Matt Reeves Batman, possibly. It was just said that the Penguin is going to be one of the main villains, possibly Hush, possibly the Riddler, and I think there's one more villain. But the Riddler, Hush, them are the rumored ones, and Penguin is definitely confirmed to be in the Batman. So, you see what I'm saying? Something is going on with Jared Leto's Joker. And years have passed. 2016 is when Suicide Squad came out. 16, 17, 18. 3 years. Almost 3 years. Soon be 4 years since that film came out. Okay? It's been a while. In that span of time, your contract can run out. Because let's say in 2018 of last year, let's say maybe behind the scenes, there was supposed to be a Suicide Squad 2 last year. They didn't say nothing to the public about it, but there was supposed to be one, and they, scrapped it. They pushed it back, possibly for James Gunn. You don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. So, if Jared Leto is out, what can they do? if they want to keep the DCEU trucking, if they want to keep this DCEU afloat like they're doing now, the most obvious thing, they're doing it with Aquaman, they're doing it with Shazam, is keep these films separate for a little while. Don't do group films. That's so off topic, but yeah, kind of leads to my next thing. Don't they're the first ideal that I have is Joker somehow doesn't exist in this universe. I don't know how would you explain that, but Joker does not exist in this universe. I don't know how would you say that. So if Jared Leto does not come back, you're going to have to say he does not exist in this universe somehow. Um, somehow, you know what I mean. And two, it seems like they're going to make Harley Quinn and Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn the main focus of the DCEU. So really, there's no room for Joker in the DCEU right now. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, this is my opinion, that's what you do is say Joker does not exist in this universe, or this is the most reasonable thing in my opinion. You can't just recast. I hate when the studio thinks they could just recast somebody and think, oh, nope, there's no plot holes, there's nothing here, totally different build, totally different height Joker. Yeah, it's totally canon. Let's think about this and for a second. Suicide Squad again came out in 2016. DCEU, Warner Brothers seems to have their little ducks in a row, and they kind of know what they want. You feel me? They kind of know what they want now. So, James Gunn possibly doing a Suicide Squad 2. Even if he's not, you need to do Suicide Squad this way. Reboot it. You need to reboot Suicide Squad 2 to not make Suicide Squad canon. So what you would have to do is not make Suicide Squad canon and reboot Suicide Squad, or you can have the first Suicide Squad movie canon, but not have Jared Leto's Joker canon and say Jared Leto's Joker was never in Suicide Squad. He was never in Suicide Squad. Or as I just said, them are the two most reasonable things I could think of, is take Suicide Squad out of canon, or just take Jared Leto's Joker out of canon and say Joker never existed in this universe. Because sadly, if Jared Leto doesn't want to come back, there are you options. So, again, if Jared Leto does not come back as a Joker, who can replace Jared Leto? Who can be recast? That's the big thing. Because eventually they're going to use the Joker in the DCEU down the line. Right? So, who do you cast? My opinion would be one of the most obvious choices. He was rumored to be in the Joaquin Phoenix one. Him and Margot Robbie work on The Wolf of Wall Street. You know who I'm talking about. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio. If Jared Leto is out, please get Leonardo DiCaprio. Please get him. Because I like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a great actor. One of my favorite movies from him is Wolf of Wall Street. And Leonardo DiCaprio always gives a good performance. And he can really deliver something different from the Joker. He can give something we've never seen before. You know, he can really deliver something there. And two, Jared Leto and Margot Robbie had a very good chemistry. Well, now that chemistry is gone. Wouldn't it make sense to keep some type of chemistry there? If you get Leonardo DiCaprio, and let's say you have a movie that's going to have Harley Quinn and the Joker in it, like let's say Suicide Squad 2, why not get a person that has worked with Margot Robbie before? Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio is an obvious choice for many reasons. He was rumored to be the Joker. I think he was even one of the choices force the Joker into Suicide Squad. I think he was one of the choices. And he's worked with Margot Robbie before. Their chemistry is already there. Nothing's gonna be awkward on screen. And you know what I'm talking about. Like sometimes they do recast or just they don't do recast, but you can tell something's not right there. You watch a movie, the chemistry's not there. Like you could feel something's not right there. And to me, I think that's what makes a film feel natural is when the chemistry is there and it makes it feel right. And two, that's really not a hard stretch to master, not to make Suicide Squad canon or not, because again, in my opinion, they don't really, the Justice League. They didn't even mention the huge chunks of Justice League and Aquaman. So either or, they're going to not make Suicide Squad canon or not make Jared Leto's Joker canon. So it's going to be one of the two. One of the two makes the most perfectly sense. So there were my thoughts on is Jared Leto out. I say sadly he is out because again he's very busy at the moment. He's not a big fan of James Gunn. James Gunn's not a fan of him. You see what I'm saying? And possibly the Mad Love, Jared Leto's Joker movie, got canceled. Jared Leto's Joker movie that possibly got canceled. We have heard nothing on that. I thought we would have heard something of it around like November of last year, but we've heard nothing about it. So it looks like Jared Leto is out as the Joker, and as I said, every time your contract can run out because his contract could have said 2016 film, a 2018 film, and possibly maybe even a 2019 film as like a cameo or something. So you never know what goes on behind the scenes as well. And who knows, maybe Jared Leto is out as the Joker. And that whole Leonardo DiCaprio rumor where he was going to be the Joaquin Phoenix was false, as we know. We know who's going to be playing the Joker. But what if Leonardo DiCaprio has already been cast as the Joker in Suicide Squad 2 or whatever coming up and is just behind the scenes? Again, it's Hollywood, it's a business, they're going to keep things behind the scenes till they feel the need to release it. So Leonardo DiCaprio possibly could have been in talks with Warner Bros. To play the Joker for the DCEU. So please give me a big thumbs up, please subscribe. Let's try for 10 likes. 10 likes on this video, please. 10 likes. 10 likes. And let me know in the comments below, do you think Jared Leto is out as the Joker? Sadly, I think he is. And we just have to wait to see what happens in the next, in the next months, the next years, to see is he really. I hope Jared Leto is not out. I like Jared Leto's performance as the Joker, but I get it. It's business, it's Hollywood. Sadly, if he's out, he's out. There's nothing we can do about it. But really, that's the only thing I could think. If you just don't recast Jared Leto. To me, I hate when people recast. They think that's gonna be the problem. That's gonna solve the problem. You gonna need to make Suicide Squad not canon, or say Jared Leto's Joker was never in Suicide Squad, and some of the events in Suicide Squad never happened. So if you do agree with me, as I said, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Jared Leto is out as the Joker? If you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up and all that. I will catch everyone great in the next video.